Cheshire Cat's damage is insane, guys. Check out the Cheshire Cat in Hydra Brutal. Gonna come in right here with the A1 for look at this amount of damage. This is crazy. 1.3 million, then gets an extra turn for another 500,000 damage, totaling out to 1.8 million damage in basically one turn. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm your boy Debo Dragon. In today's video, we've got the Cheshire Cat and Mad Hatter combo for Brutal Hydra. Before we start, guys, make sure you guys leave a like, leave that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, I'd really appreciate the support. All right, so here is the team comp. We've got Duchess coming in with the heals and revives, right? And the perfect veil. We've got the Mad Hatter. We've got Krisk as our big tank provoker. We've got the Cheshire Cat doing all the damage. We've got the HP Burn Master, Mr. Michinaki, and as well the big Hex with also Mad Hatter has as well. Huge Hex champions. And then we've got the Wallmaster Othorion coming in with the main stat. And part of the other issue of this video is the block buffs debuff. So we'll get into that reasoning as we get to the video. Yeah, super excited to finally bring these new champions to my Hydra teams. I'm very excited for this video. Speaking of new champions to your account, I've got the best hookup for you guys in all of Raid Shadow Legends right now with the best promo link. You can find it down below in the comments. Click on it right now for yourself that Corrado Fox Hunter legendary champion on that new account. This guy is going to carry you because he's got the weekend on the A1, the stun on the A2, and the block active skills on the A3. Like, this guy is great for all different areas of the game. Not only you're going to get him, you're going to get three epic champions as you progress your levels in the game. Okay, here we go. So here's the team. But yeah, the Krisk comes in first with the shield. Michinaki drops the smite and the decreased defense. Duchess comes in with the blocking debuff, which is very huge for this comp, as well as an increased attack and the perfect veil on the team. Then Hatter comes in with the Hex and the weekend, which we need to have up hopefully the whole time, right, during this fight. And then Krisk gets another turn and he increases speed and then boosts our turn meter. And then Mr. Wall coming in with that decreased attack and defense. And then the main debuff, the block buffs on the enemy. That is basically the rotation of all our skills for the most part. We also do have the Hatter coming in with the increased buffs by ×5 on all our champions. And then he also spreads that decreased speed on the A1 on the enemy, which is super, super awesome. I love his kit for Hydra. It's very, very good. And then, of course, as well, the Michinaki is going to be dropping that HP burn throughout the fight. Our Krisk does go down super easy there, super early there. I don't know what happened. He just took a really hard hit. But we have the Duchess, who later on you're going to see is amazing for this team. But we're going to get the Krisk back here very shortly, I hope. Like, where? There we go. Okay, I was like, I know it's right around here somewhere. But yeah, we get the Krisk back. We're going to get him buffed up. Wallmaster does this thing. And look at that, guys. We're only 1 minute and 30 seconds in. I'm already at almost 10 million damage. I am loving this team comp. We are cranking out some good damage. And for Brutal, I believe you need to hit, I think it's 27 to get the top chest reward. So we are already almost halfway there. So we are going to be good for this top chest Hydra Brutal right here. Okay, so we just in time get the decreased debuff and the weekend on the Hydra decapitated heads. I was like, oh no, this is gonna hit hard, but Mad Hatter comes in with the weekend, and that's all we need, because here comes the Cheshire Cat. Wha-bam! 1.3 million, gets an extra turn, drops another 500,000 damage, guys, for a total, like I said at the beginning of the video, 1.8 million on basically one turn. That was crazy nuts. I couldn't believe it. So that's the rotation that continues. So we're going to skip ahead here. I did one run earlier, and unfortunately we went down with in 5 minutes. And that was because of two reasons. One, the main reason, number one, is I actually didn't set up my team. I just put them in. I put the team comp that I found on Hell Hades for your team optimizer using certain champions, which is Cheshire and Mad Hatter. And I just put the team in and I hit play and I ran on auto. Classic mistake. And yeah, we went down with only 55,000 damage done to Hydra. I was like, oh my god, this team comp might not work for this video. Oh no, I started freaking out, but I was like, wait, calm down, take a breath. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's actually build out our team, right? So I set up my team, right, with which skills to use, my opener, my first, my second abilities to strategize the builds, right? And then this is the team that we came out with, and we're already doing insanely better. And that was where I got stuck the first attempt, right? 5 minutes in. It was also because without the Wallmaster, we're not placing that block buff on the enemy. So they were able to get their buffs, which makes it super hard to take down Hydra if they're getting their buffs, right? And that's why we lost the first time. So the other tough part is just negative affinities, right? Against the Cheshire Cat, which is magic, right? There's a section in here where there's 2 or even 3, I believe, magic heads. And yeah, we're just not able, we have that span of not being able to crank out a lot of damage. We go on for a good solid, like almost 10 minutes of keeping our debuffs on the enemy, keeping our buffs on us, and just wailing damage. Look at that. We hit 100 million damage, guys. I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, we went from 55,000 damage on the first attempt to over 100 million damage. Like, yes, this team comp is working. That lasted till right here, because then it starts to get bad again. So right at about 16 minutes and 30 seconds, yeah, we lose the Cheshire Cat. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? What just killed him? He gets reflect damage, and that's what takes down the Cheshire Cat. And then they eat my Wallmaster. He's the one that places the block buffs. So I was like, oh god, we've got to get Wallmaster out. But we didn't have the Cheshire Cat because we had no damage to bring him back. Then we get the Cheshire Cat right here, thank goodness, right? But yeah, it's like it's already too late. He only has 1 turn left, and he gets the turn right there. So we lose the Wallmaster at 17 minutes into the fight. So I'm like, all right, I guess this is it. GG, we're done. I was wrong. Because we have Duchess, boys and girls. We've got the Duchess. She is MVP for this fight. She keeps everybody alive with the revive, right? She adds a perfect veil. She adds the block buffs. We continue the fight for 7 minutes from when the Wallmaster goes down. But yeah, the Duchess does her thing. Look at that. Mad Hatter goes down. We're still doing our thing, trying to stay alive. We're getting the increased attack, so Cheshire Cat's still cranking out the damage. We're up to 117 million damage now. Like, whoa, we're doing great damage. This is way more than I anticipated to get, honestly, running for this fight. Because, yeah, again, I don't have the best gear. I don't have the best sets still on my account, even though I've been playing the game for a good while and just kind of had to make do with what I did. We did hit the certain stats we need, right? But I just don't have the set bonus extra on top of that, right? So for brutal speed, we needed 230. Everyone has that and more. And then accuracy, we needed to hit 280, and pretty much everyone has that as well on this team comp. So that's the main focus for any of your builds. That's my tip for this video, right? As long as you have the stats, you can do the fight. The bonus set is just like I said, it's a bonus, right? It's something extra that's going to give you that extra push, extra damage. But as long as you have the stats, you can pretty much do it. But yeah, this is where it starts getting very, very like, oh no, I think it's over, guys. We lose the Krisk. Mad Hatter's down, but guess what? We still have Duchess, so we're good. Look at it. Duchess was the last one right there. She revives the whole team except the Wall because he's been eaten. But yeah, Duchess brings everybody back. We're still cranking out all this damage. We're still surviving. We're, what, 3 minutes extended from when the Wallmaster goes down, and we're still in the fight, guys. But then, yeah, I knew it was going to be coming to an end because after turn 20, the Hydra actually increases difficulty where when you get eaten, the health of that green bar is extended even further. So it takes more damage to take him down to get back your champion. And he also eats faster too. And this is where it goes bad. As you can see the green bar, how much fatter it is? And we don't take down that green bar fast enough, and Mad Hatter is gone right there. Bye-bye, Mad Hatter. So then we're down to 3 or 4, but then they eat another one. So then we lose our damage dealer. The Cheshire Cat gets eaten. So like, uh-oh, I think this is it, guys. 130 million damage, guys. There it is. And then all of a sudden, everyone's just getting eaten. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, Dutch is the only one left, and she can't revive anybody because they're all eaten. I can't believe we cranked out this much damage, to be honest. 130 million damage on Brutal. That's pretty darn good for my team. But let's check the results as well. So yeah, here's the results. Look at Duchess. Actually doing some nice damage with 600,000 damage and almost 2 million heals. The Hatter did very solid as well with almost 9 million damage. And unexpected for me was the heals, 3 million. Like, whoa, very nice. Chris did his thing with 4 mil damage. And there it is, guys. The Cheshire Cat with the Cat Gaze relic, cranking out 45 million damage. That is pretty darn nice, if you ask me. We got the Michinaki with all those HP burns, putting up 28 mil. And then Wallmaster, so good for Hydra, with the Cat Gaze as well, putting out 41 million damage. Yeah, hats off to this team. We did it, guys. I think that was a great run. And I hope you guys enjoyed my Hydra battle with the Cheshire Cat and Mad Hatter combo. Now, the cool part too is we also finished those 2 chests that are right behind me. So we got some nice gear as well for a protection set and for the Stone Skin set as well. So yeah, we got the Ornate Serpent and Serpent chest. Already halfway done with this Hydra Clash as well. We're sitting in 4th place currently, but we still got 2 more keys and our team still hasn't really done all their keys as well, so we're definitely gonna push. Hopefully we get at least 2nd place would be nice. But yeah, there's our results. Sitting in 2nd place for Brutal with the 130 damage. Bumped us up to 6 billion damage total for our team. Still sitting in 4th, and I'm sitting in 5th right now, but that's only 1 key. We've got 2 more to go, so we'll crank that out before Tuesday, right? And we'll finish that up. But I also wanted to show you guys the team, so let's go check out the team that I built for this as well. But yeah, my team speed was actually not speed tuned correctly at all, guys. I actually have Michinaki going first. It should have been Duchess going first, but I saw that after I already did the battle. I was like, oh, whoops. Duchess is not going first, but it's okay. We got the Michinaki coming in first, right? He's going to drop the decreased defense and decreased attack. And then his next turn, he'll drop the Hex, which we need for sure. And then Duchess comes in. I have her opening up with the block debuffs, of course, increased attack and perfect veil on the team. And then her next turn, she'll drop the Veil and continuous heal to keep us, you know, cranking those heals on. After her comes in the Mad Hatter, and this guy drops the Hex as well, and the very important Weekend. And then after that, he'll drop his spread and increase and decrease duration of buffs and debuffs on the enemy. Krisk then comes in, he drops the Provoke, increased defense, increased speed, and then his second turn, he'll drop the Ally Protection, and continuous heal, and then also turn meter increase or a turn meter boost. And then we've got Mr. Cheshire Cat. Oh no, I'm sorry, actually the wall comes in before that, and he's gonna drop the main stat we need, right, which is the block buffs and decrease attack on the A2. And then he'll also boost himself on his next turn with the increased attack, increased accuracy, and increased speed. And then bringing up the rear, we've got the Cheshire Cat dropping all the perfect veils basically, and then just crazy amounts of damage with the A1 that becomes an AoE with the perfect veil. But yeah, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for staying till the end. If you did, make sure you leave that thumbs up again and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your night or your day. Peace out.